trying to do all the bosses. So I have 2 more bosses left. I have the Ancient Dragon. And then I have one mysterious boss that I don't know about, which I don't want to know, by the way. So don't spoil it for me. But I'm trying to do all the bosses today. If I finish early, then I don't know, maybe we'll check out Dark Souls 3 or whatever. But I kind of want to start it on Wednesday. Let's just see how I feel. But let's do the dragon, Ancient Dragon. But do not spoil what that other boss is. And I think some of you guys know which one I'm talking about. It's that dark area. Well, somebody did spoil it before. They said something with the Abyss boss. Yeah, don't tell me anything more about that boss. All I know is about the Ancient Dragon, not the other one. But we're gonna try to 100% all bosses today. And yeah, we only have 2 more left. Oh, okay. She's talking about the Yo, remember, does anyone remember when I first, like, initially came into this area, how hard these guys were? I kept dying to these guys more than the actual boss. Well, not really a boss, but before I went to the dragon. Ah, shit. Wobbly wobbly. Wait, chat. Don't ask. If you have to ask someone, did she fight the gang squad? Doom. Doom. What are the commands in the title? Just look at the commands for a second. You know, there's a reason why I had that. I did beat the gang squad, but let's not ask. Hey, did she beat this? Did she beat that? Did she beat that? There's a reason why I have commands, so people don't spoil any bosses that I haven't seen yet. Nova, thank you for the 250. There's literally a command in the title. Oh, okay, she did. Doom, can we stop with the questions? There's literally commands. All right. Yo, Frito, how you doing? Yeah, if you need to know which bosses I already fought, B1, B2. B1, B2. Palladio, welcome in. Smart ass putts. Alright guys, here we go. Really? That got me? Holy crap, this is such a bad start right now. Not a good start. He can shoot fire backwards? Oh. Golly, where my health going? Fucking hell. Alright, apparently I already lost a lot of health. And I used up a lot of my flasks. King of the hitboxes, yo Tengu, what's going on? Hey, listen, now the fact that I don't have to worry about effigies. Oh, this boss is gone. And the fact that I don't have to, and the fact that my, my weapon is better, I'll do the boss. Do you like, I'm not answering that question. How's the DLC? You've never done it? Frio, I'm gonna be honest with you, I was not a fan of the DLC. At all. I don't recall anything about the DLC that I was like, oh my god, this is so good. Maybe there was like 1 or 2 bosses. Let me look at my... Can somebody do exclamation B2 for a second? I want to see which bosses I did in the DLC so I remember the name. Alright, what do we have here? I mean, Sir Alon and the Blue Smelter Demon were fun. I would say maybe those 2 bosses were alright, but overall...
Which just released a new option to regain your original followage. All you have to do is unfollow and follow back again within 24 hours.
Bruh. Dude, what the hell? Fido, thank you for the bits. Bye. Dumbass pets. They are dumbass. I like the rat area. I would say overall, though, I was not a fan of the DLC. Like I said, maybe like 1 or 2 bosses. Yo, how you doing? How you doing? Maybe like 1 or 2 bosses. I was like, all right, this is actually some good stuff. But man, some of the areas, some of the runbacks, some of the bosses were pure fucking dog shit. Pure fucking dog shit. There it is, guys, and the dragon is now slayed. Bop, 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 bop. 1 HP and a dream. Did you guys see that? 1 HP and a dream. Alrighty. Remember when somebody said it's not exactly like it ain't gonna take all day? My stats are different now. My build is a little bit different. It took all Friday. I think you have amnesia because on Friday I went in there and I almost killed it on the first attempt. So yeah. We far. Alright, Ancient Dragon has now been defeated. Woohoo! Alrighty, let's get out of here. I knew it would be first try. Thank you, Fido. Oh wait, no, second try. Alright guys, let's add him on the list. Not a hard fight at all. When all you have to do is just stick between the legs. Like how some of the chat was during the weekend. Just stick behind the back of the legs. When he's about to fly up, go straight to the tail. Very easy. Very easy, very fun. Alright. Ancient Dragon. You found a tiara, I love it. Hi, tiara, hi, Denim, how you doing? So I found out on Friday. So the fact that I've done all the major DLC bosses, I can now get this buff from Vendrick, and I don't have to worry about the effigy anymore. And man, to know that I found that late in the game. Well, chat told me where to get it. Now the fact that I got it, we now have it, so. But you know what though, Hungry? You can sit there and laugh, but I worked hard to get this tiara. I didn't do a modded run where I started it off in the beginning with this tiara. I did not.
Bearer of the curse.
I'm doing pretty well. There's a trailer for the live action Moana remake that just dropped. Moana?
Until hope has fully withered.
Just setting the record straight. Okay, chat did help me find it, but I earned it. I guess we're gonna put it all in faith because the other choices wouldn't make sense. You have to do most of the stuff before getting the item, right? Correct. You have to fight major DLC bosses. You have to fight Vendrick. And then you go back to Vendrick with all of the 3 crowns. And then Vendrick gives you a buff where now the crowns, you know, depending on the build, you now don't have to worry about effigies anymore. So Tom, how you doing? So yes, they don't give it to you. Like, you don't just go there and they're like, oh hey buddy, here you go, congratulations. You have to earn it. You have to defeat some major bosses. You have to fight Vendrick. You have to do the it's a bunch of shit that you have to do. So I earned it. So I deserve it. Alright guys, I think I know where we are headed next. Are you guys ready for the final boss?
And you?
And we're not talking about...
Thanks.
Whoa, Aldea? Well, we already did the base game finale. Do you want to grab a few effigies now, just in case? Oh yes, can you tell me where they are? Because I know I have to give the old guy a bunch of effigies. Yeah, where is it? I only have 6 right now. Are you ready though? We'll see. Okay, so go to the Forest of Fallen Giants Bonfire 1, the first one. Yeah, I'm gonna need a bunch of effigies because if I keep dying, I still have to give him it. But I don't really care because at least I don't have to use one for myself. Alright, Forest of the Fallen Giants. We are here. Here you're gonna go burn a bonfire ascetic. What it does is make this area NG plus, not the rest of the game, so don't worry. Burn it. What is done cannot be undone. Oh, how many do you have, by the way? You were blocking it. 16. I now have 15. 15 bonfire ascetic. Ascetic. I have 15. We can get 5 per item. So what do you want me to do? So burn it 4 more times? Okay, so now walk back towards Majula. Stay on the right-hand path. To the right of the ogre. There will be a chest down a ramp. So you want me to go up here? It has 5 effigies every time you burn an aesthetic. Oh, really? Really? No fucking way. Times 5. Wait, so every time I burn a effigy, an FG? No, every time I burn an aesthetic, it's gonna be... So I should go do it again? And keep doing it? Hello, Coco! Coco, we defeated the ancient dragon like 2 minutes ago. It levels up an area to the next NG. So what you're doing is making the area NG+, etc. So we never are coming back, it doesn't matter. That's true. Alright, burn. I didn't even know you... Wow. And it's not like this... So in other words, NG whatever makes the area much harder. That's what it is, right? Oh, my inventory is full. And enemies drop more souls. Oh no, I asked Jeeps. I was the one that was asking. I did this farm for skirts in some area. Some of the games does have the new game plus, yeah. So the any percent speed run, no glitch version of this game uses aesthetics to kill Rod and 5/5s to get the 1 million souls required to proceed. So like no one ever told you about these though, but hey, they are awesome in Dark Souls, so you can burn one by a boss and like fight it again for the next NG cycle, aka burn one at the bonfire by Fume Knight. And you get him an NG+, but the fact that it respawns bosses, it's cool. Wow. Okay, interesting. Alright, now we have 16. Should I do it one more time, or should we just move on? Or is 16 enough? What do you guys think? Is 16 enough? I mean, not that I need it anymore. I just have to give it to the old guy. I'd get 21 just to be safe. Whatever you say. Whatever you say. As long as you don't spoil what's coming up with that dark area. Have you beaten the Fume Knight? Guys, if you have questions about what bosses I've defeated, please do exclamation B1, B2, and yes, I have. There's a reason I have that in the title. B1, B2, please. You need to boo. Yeah, guys, B1, B2. B1, B2. Alright, we're good. That's 5 each time. Yup. That's crazy. I never knew that. Yo, that's freaking crazy. I mean, for us, it doesn't matter anymore because, you know, we don't need it, but like, that is a great way to farm them. You're so jazzed to see this though. I do not remember the last boss. It's technically not a last boss, it's a bonus boss.
Finally, you are here. Young, now young. The most if
It's this boss that I've never done, and apparently people say this is like the best boss in Dark Souls 2, and I'm trying to do all the bosses.
may the dark shine your way.
Alright, I did come back here like once and a few times, and I kept dying, but the thing is I needed my effigies, so I stopped doing this. But now I'm almost, you know, this is end game for me, so I'm just gonna go back and do what I didn't do. And we have a better weapon, so. Alright. I need to jog my memory. Oh yeah, it's over there. Okay. Yeah, you go up here, turn right. Oh my god, these guys hit hard. These guys take off a lot of health. Holy shit. I kind of underestimated them. Phil Bowden, how you doing? Yeah, I kind of underestimated.
Finally, you are young.
Did you do all the bosses in Dark Souls? Yes, I did.
The most if
I did all the bosses in Dark Souls 1, so that's why I'm like, I gotta do all the bosses in Dark Souls 2. And this is the last boss.
may the dark.
This happens to be the last area, last boss, and then I am done with the game. 100%, all bosses plus DLC. And then we are done. Dude, I made that fucking mistake again. Yeah, I am gonna check out Dark Souls 3. I don't know if I'm gonna do it today or just give myself like a one-day break. I'm still deciding. I am gonna play Dark Souls 3, but I just don't know when. Did we overhype the Horsefuck Valley, or was it actually as bad as you expected? It makes every enemy and boss more harder. She knows nothing will ever top Dark Souls 2, so she stops here. So the Horsefuck Valley, which was the Winter Wonderland DLC. It was bad. It was really bad. Like, it was actually pretty bad. You know, and I know you guys were like, oh, you know. But I don't think it was just horrible. Recuperate, thank you for the bits. Oh, okay, so I think somebody spoiled it last time. Somebody spoiled it last time and said you have to kill every single enemy in this to proceed. Okay, that's what we're gonna do, but I have to be careful because I can't see. No way! But yeah, the Horsefuck Valley was terrible. It was terrible. I definitely did not enjoy that. Dude, I almost fell in that hole. I almost fell in there. Alright, let's go through. What? Alright, nobody backseat or anything? I ain't going over there. She figured it out. Okay, so I set that up. I set that light on fire. Oh, okay, that's water coming up. Okay, this was the area I was at. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go in the area where there's water. I don't think I want to jump down there. Yeah, I'm gonna go super slow in this area because... yeah, I don't know where the fuck I'm going, but yes, no backseating, guys. No backseating, no hinting, no like, oh wait, you passed it, HQ, you passed it. Yeah, no one asked. No one asked. This is the area that I originally started from. Okay, so this is the area where we started. I'm gonna go back. I don't even know where the fuck you are, to be honest. Yeah, that's okay. Huh, this is somewhere we didn't go. Or we... No, this all connects. So this is lit up. Oh, I almost fell. Something's telling me. Four hours of the torch to figure it out? Yeah. But like, I don't want to be stupid and jump down. Is this game chill and fun? It's fun. I don't know about chill. Fido, thank you for that. So we lit this up. I almost fell again, guys. Yo, what the hell? Oops, I don't think I should have wasted that. Interesting. Guys, just say yes or no. Is there something else that I'm missing here? Just say yes or no. No? Yes? Okay, that doesn't help. Fido, thank you for the bits. What the fuck? It's definitely a no. In other words, I can leave now? Like, I could use my feather and get out of here? To the last bonfire? Well, if she leaves here, it won't count. Oh, so I can't leave yet. Wait, guys, let's try not to spam this Tangia because it might be copyright. All right, let's not, because I'm trying to put this on YouTube. That's complicated. Booty, stay for bits. All right, guys, let's hold off on any singing Tangias, please. I appreciate the bits, but I'm not trying to sit here and try to delete everything. The only thing I can really think of at the moment is jumping down here. And I don't want to, like, I want to ask, but then I don't want to ask. That was it. That was it. Your devotion is your covenant. Your covenant has deepened, and you gained a rank. Alright, we did it, guys. Y'all suck. Okay, thank God I didn't ask you guys.
Let us see just how much dark you can endure. You have seen dark that has existed from times long.
On to the next fun-filled dungeon. Yeah, so I'm done with this one.
A great void of darkness
I have a question now.
became but fragments. But slowly, the
I'll ask after this.
fragments grew. It is we.
Wait, what the hell did
May
you
the
say?
dark shine.
Well, you said I can leave. It's like you kill the dudes and let the scones. You can leave them. I didn't think about the feather. That's why I said yes. No, that's okay. I have a question. If I were to go off, can I use bonfire? If I were to go off to the next area, and let's say if I die, do I have to come back here under castle and do this one again? Or no? Oh, thank God. Okay. So they're not like huge douchebags where they're gonna make you do everything over and you have to first try everything. Okay. It's beaten and you're done with it? Gotcha. Alrighty, I have to see where he was. Guys, where was he again? You guys can tell me where the old guy is. I forgot. I genuinely forgot where he is scattered. I only remember this one. Black Gulch or Shaded Woods? Alright, let's go to Black Gulch. Black Gulch, he was between those two worms and I have to drop down through the doors? Was that where he was? I have to slowly drop down? Yep, okay. Yeah, okay, so that I remember. Oh yeah, yeah, so that I remember. Oh, that was not the spot. It's all coming back. Okay, so that was not the spot to drop down. Oops. Yeah, I don't think I got a bonfire or something down there. Not that I remember. Relax. No, I didn't mean to do this. Ay, ay, ay.
Young. A master of
This game has a lot of random doors to open when you completely forgot about them. It gets confusing.
shine. May the dark shine your way.
Alright guys, on to area number 2. Yeah, this game definitely gets like, where the fuck am I going? But I think Elden Ring has the map. Dark Chasm of Old. Need a damn map. Are there any bosses in here? Kaylin, stop asking questions. If I don't know and I never played it and I said no backseating, what don't you get? Stop asking questions. Guys, do not answer Caitlin. I don't know. I want this all to be a surprise to me, guys. So do not answer her. Through the wall? Alright, we gotta light it up. And then go down, go over there. Guy and his toilet brushes. I would say, now that I don't have the broadsword, maybe my experience here won't be that bad. I mean, listen, it's too soon to say anything. But the broadsword was not gonna cut it. Alright, that's lit up. It's really hard to beat the big armored guy with the bad weapon. Oh, 100% Coco. 100%. I did that, remember the first time I came across this area? I was like, alright, what is this area? And I died like 5 times and I needed the effigies and I was like, no more. That's it, we're done. We are done. Yeah, we got 2 lit up. And, whee! Alright, 2 done. 2 done.
Finally, you are now beyond Mega Dark.
Alright, Alright, not bad. Shaded Woods. I was just gonna say, the next one is now Shaded Woods. Okay. I think the 3rd bonfire? Chad, for Shaded Woods, it's the 3rd one? Okay. Okay, I don't remember where he was in the 3rd one. Oh, I know where he is. He's like all the way downstairs. Where that, yeah, he's in there. Where that yellow piss was. Yeah. He was just hanging out there. You know, I never was able to open this. I wonder what's in there. Yeah, I never was able to open this. Oh, he's right up there. Yup, wrong hole. I gotta find the hole. Much closer. Alright, we got the wrong hole. RIP branches. Yeah, I don't have them. So I originally dropped down here. Alright, there we go.
Finally, now, young. The most of you. May the dark as you wish. Yes, as you wish.
Is this old man from Bloodborne? May the dark be with you. Yeah, this little task that we're doing is pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what happens when we keep going, you know? Alright, that's a hole. No. No. No, I was trying to run away. I was trying to run away and heal up and then go back in here. They got me. Sniped. They got me. Yeah, I don't like the fact that they all hang out. They're like all in the same room. Shit. Did you have a nice rest after the 12 hour? I did, but for some reason, the 12-hour made me more tired than a 24-hour, which made no sense. Like, the entire Saturday, I was just super achy, tired, in pain. I don't know if I'm getting old, but like, after a 24-hour stream, I take like a nap and I'm perfectly fine. But the 12-hour just made me fucking tired.
Finally, young, the most if you.
Horse Valley is tiring. It was a long day. It was still pretty fun, but the time definitely went by so fast. The 12 hours definitely went by super fast, but the next day I was beat. Very, very tired. But I'm so happy that we're done with the Horse Valley area. And that we defeated the 2 pets. I'm super happy that is over. Alright, let's get this guy over here. No! Cool, Pommel. God damn it, man. I couldn't see, man. Honk Wonkaman. Shit, man. Quick, take a potion. Alright, this doesn't look too bad. If I can just lure them one by one. Fudge. I got too excited, guys. I got too excited. Well, luckily, I don't have to rely on effigies. So I can keep giving this guy as many as I want.
The most if.
Welcome in, Honk. I hope you had a good weekend.
As you wish. Yes. As you wish.
I hope you did too, though, even though you were in pain and all. You know. I'm alright. Yeah, no, I had a pretty solid weekend. Can't complain. You know, the usual. Can I light this up right now? One way to find out. Oh yeah, you could. So I don't have to come back here. Is it a red? Alright. Seems like it's just you and I. And we're done. Alright, easy. Pretty easy, even though I fell a few times. Really? Oh, maybe I should get closer. Relax, ladies, relax. Too easy. Too easy. Dark Lurker has now been defeated. GG on beating all 41 guys. There it is. There it is. We have defeated all the bosses in Dark Souls 2. Wonderful boss. Wonderful boss. Dark Lurker, I think. Alright. Over-leveled ass. Guys, clappy. We have defeated all the bosses in Dark Souls 2. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? If you had died though, you had to do that dungeon again? That's what I was gonna ask. We did it, guys. We did it. Excuse me, sir?
I knew that you were special. There is more dark within you than even you know. Dark is the mother of all. All things were born from it. May the dark shine your way.
So if you died there, you can come back from any of the 3 dungeons. You don't have the light, but like you have to kill all the cucks in one dungeon and then get back to her. Let's see the deaths total though. I think we're at like 549. Skirts, thank you for the 205. Can we go kiss our waifu? Alright, alright guys, we did all the bosses in Dark Souls 2. And for a second, I was planning to not go back to the Ancient Dragon, and I was planning on not doing this area because of my situation. But it is over. Every single boss in Dark Souls 2 plus the DLC are gone. I did it. I did it. Ghost, how you doing? I'm gonna say 776. Alright, let's see how many times we died overall in this game. Hunk, we shall see. 939. That's crazy. 939 deaths. That's a lot of deaths. I blame the DLC. Yeah, how you doing, man? I blame the DLC. Hey man, don't laugh.
Bearer of
600 times. I would say I blame the fucking DLC for that. Alright guys, that's it. Dark Souls 2, all bosses plus DLC is over. The fact that you grinded Fume with the broadsword is a ton for sure. Alright guys, clappy. 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 Alright, it's over. Dark Souls 2 is done. What do I think about this game? Now, I know someone might ask, oh, are you gonna play Dark Souls 3? We are gonna play Dark Souls 3, but 1 second. 939. Dark Souls 2 overall was something. I would say there were a few things about it that I enjoyed, like some bosses. I like the fact that we had the instant travel from bonfire to bonfire. I did like the life gems. I think life gems, radiant gems, old radiant gems, great gems were pretty good. Some of the bosses were pretty good, but overall it was a grind. And I think the DLC definitely proved it. I'm trying to figure out if it was really tough for me because of the weapon I had. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, maybe I could have got done with a lot of areas and a lot of bosses faster if I didn't have the broadsword. The red iron twin blade. That's the thing. So I don't know if my experience with Dark Souls 2 would have been different if I decided to choose another weapon or not, but I'm like 50-50 on Dark Souls 2. I don't hate it, but I really did not like it as much. As someone with 2,000 hours though, you handicapped yourself with a very average to below average weapon. It definitely impacted your play, but again, it's your play. Time for NG+? No. We're not doing NG+. That's the thing, Casey. So I don't know if I'm speaking on my way of playing the game with the broadsword, or because the game got much fabulous once I got the twin red blade. Even though we got screwed in the Horsefuck Valley multiple times, but dude, game changer once we got the weapon. It's kind of ass though. Dark Souls 3 is great. Wait, we beat the end. We beat everything. Birdadactyl, we beat everything. So choosing the broadsword was fine though, but like sticking with it as long as you did probably made some of the mid-late game bosses a lot harder. It did. PvP being fun, I never played it. The dual wielding in this game is really where it shines. Exactly what Hippo said. This is why Sekiro is the goat though. Fuck a build, get good or else stay stuck. Can we show you a cool mechanic before you're done? What is it? A lot of weapons fall off in the DLC. I just knew in the DLC specifically, I was not gonna make it through the DLC with my stupid ass broadsword. Do I have 2 broadswords? Yes. We have a 10 and we have a 7. I told her this, Casey, so she said shut the fuck up. Put 1 in each hand. How do you do that? Yeah, but how do you use them at the same time? I feel like you could only use 1. Okay, now hold the triangle. Now attack with L1. Oh. Wait, we gotta practice with an enemy. This is called like the power stancing, and it lets you attack with 2 weapons of the same kind, especially with mazes. Power stancing is amazing. Perfect time for a tutorial. Oh, all right. Let's practice on somebody. So if you have two of the same weapon class, well, the same weapon. Well, this guy's gonna be harder because this is the NG+++. Very interesting. Did you know not to mess with the different armors at all? I was curious about that. Did you just not mess? No. See, that's the thing with it. Listen. You have to understand, as a first-time Souls player, there's a lot of things that I'm not gonna know. Alright, so like, obviously, I didn't want to bother with the different weapons. I didn't want to bother with my armor. Listen, there's a lot of shit that I didn't know. But as a new player, it gets a bit overwhelming. And I get too stubborn. So that's why I stick to a certain weapon and stick to a certain armor. But eventually I had to get another weapon. You have to have like two of the same weapons though, and have 1.5 with stats. So say broadswords 10 strength though, you need 15 strength to power stance. Like a broadsword and a regular sword would work. Oh, I go with that looks hot for armors. You're definitely getting more comfortable though. Want to see the Fairy Princess armor? I mean, I kind of want to just move on to Dark Souls 3. I mean, well, do I have to go get it? Is it important? Good shit. Yeah, we're done. We beat it. If I have to go get it, I'd rather not. Coco. Use 2 of the Aesthetics and Majula and spend 15,000 at the armor. Okay. Last thing, and then we're done. We're done. Use 2 of the bonfire. Alright, we're gonna burn it twice. But then after that, we're done. We're moving on. I'm done with this game. We beat it. We're done. No more. Oh, you want to see this? You want to see that there's this part where you could jerk off a lot? Okay, and then spend 15,000 at the armorer. So what are we doing? We're going to this guy? Oh, the other one that sells armor. Yeah, okay. I think he was like here.
Oh, hello.
Wait, so what am I buying? Did you find the hidden bonfire in the lost? I probably didn't, but I don't care to find it right now. We're done with the game. Just spend 15,000 on anything. Just buy whatever. Most experienced players killed this guy and... Did you get the Estus Flag shard in Majula? Yes. Okay, how many of these should I buy? If it's 2,000... well, about like 8, 7, 8. Will that be... Well, 7 will be like, what, 14,000? Buy 8, right? Yeah, so buy 8. So 16,000. Okay, now what?
And do please come again.
Frost didn't come back, he'll have it. Okay. How do you guys even know these things? Like, how do you guys know how much to spend, like... Like, how do you guys know this stuff? You saw somebody playing it and you wanted it? Oh, look!
Sorry, have we met? Care to look over my wares? I upgraded my...
Moon butterfly wings. Moon butterfly hat. Moon butterfly skirt. Moon butterfly cuffs.
Are you sure?
Alright, let me see. That's it? Alright, let me see something. Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can pop any souls and just buy everything for fun. And then we're done with the game, guys. I'm done. Let's use this. I think that should be enough.
Looking for armor.
Okay, I bought everything, guys. Now I'm gonna go change. What the fuck? So cool tool things are your jump though, and when you stand next to NPC here, it's hilarious. Now jump. Oh, I saw that. Stand next to the armor. Wait. What the hell? Alright guys, take a picture. Cheese! Nothing left to play though, but this feels, look, what the hell? Those things, those wings make you jump for a bit longer. It's kind of broken. It's so beautiful. That is so cool. But like, if you use this, they have a way cooler effect we will see now. Are we, can I be done with this game, guys? Like, we're done. Can you make it down a big hole without dying? What happens if you jump into the pit? Stand next to any of them for 2 seconds.
What are you? What are you?
Alright guys, let's say goodbye to Dark Souls 2. We are done. But before I go, there's one thing left to do. There it is.